I can be free, because anywhere I want to go, I can go there. You see, because I get the arm. The arm, it get power. So if you get the arm, everybody's scared of you.
Proprietors of this hotel, which we established 1 year ago, and this is our first conference, and it's going extremely well. As you can see, the people are discussing about getting funds for the development and future of the country, and at the same time they're building up some finances by having an art exhibition, arts and crafts, and we are very hopeful that the situation here will get better. This wine is brought from America, by the way. This is called Massacre.
It was started on Christmas Eve 1989 when Mr. Charles Taylor, together with 150 dissident forces who have been trained in Libya, crossed the border and attacked a place called Butu. And he said he came to liberate Liberians from the yoke of Mr. Doe. Then the Ulimo was starting in Sierra Leone, who's made up mostly of former armed forces of Liberia personnel and elements of the Mandingo tribe. And they came again, they said, to take Mr. Taylor off our backs. And that was led by Alhaji Kroma. They created a problem too. And eventually they start killing people and committing atrocities, and they split into two, having between the Kran and the Mandingo factions.
But I want to tell the world that this war that we are fighting, if Kroma feel within himself that he the only man and he will never rule Liberia. I mean it and I say it. And of course for everyone to be in it,
Then coming into the fray, we had the LPC, Liberia Peace Council, and they came also to take Mr. Taylor off our backs. Atrocities committed, rights violated. Then the Lofa Defense Force came to take Mr. Taylor off our backs. So we all asked ourselves, what was the reason? Was it for personal gain, to have power? Which looked like that was the reason, not to take away, overcome those who are violating our rights. Because every one of them, without exception, have violated the rights of the Liberian people with impunity, arrogance, and senselessly.
It's difficult to give an exact number. People put it at 500, people put it at more than that, maybe figure as high as 2,000 or more. They called people out one by one, and people left inside the house. The only sound they could hear was pop, pop, as the axe hit people's necks. People's heads went flying, and most of these bodies, the very civilians, the women that were left, were asked to pull these bodies and throw them into the bush, and that's where they are now. LPC came through this town, various other towns on their path from Buchanan, and carried out massive killing, massive destruction, without regard to whether you're a civilian, whether you're a soldier. They did this and they moved on like a scorched earth policy. They moved through these villages on their way towards London. Most of these people came in very well armed. They came in with rockets, hundreds and hundreds of rockets. You see Nigerian labeled guns, GMGs. You see Nigerian labeled RPG shells. And so the only conclusion you can reach is that the LPC had serious financing in serious logistical support from certain elements of the Nigerian ECOMOG forces which have vowed that they will move against Charles Taylor at any cost.
MPFL has always said that the sovereignty of Liberia is the most important aspect of the war right now. We believe, for example, that the conflict in Liberia is internal. While it is true that our West African neighbors have come in to help us, they cannot dictate what should happen.
There's no imposition. The sub-region is not thinking about imposing anything on Liberian people. The sub-region is asking Liberian people, what do you want? And we are very resolved. The sub-region's authority in the sub-region is resolved to ensuring that what the Liberians want, they assist them to achieve that expectation. ECOMAG being a regional effort, and I'm told that this is the first of such effort in the whole globe. We have been here for 5 years. I believe that should ECOMAG get out of here, there will be a total breakdown of law and order. And we may likely go back to a stage in 1990 where there was total chaos.
The Liberians do not want the Nyengas and others to dictate to Liberians what to do. The countries that came for peacekeeping have joined the war. They've fought us. They've killed our people. They've looted this country. The facts are there. They continue to obstruct the process. They've armed factions. They've created factions. You know, this is very strange.
I must hasten to say here that there's no ideology for why the people are fighting. My interpretation is that everybody wants to get there. Everyone wants to get a job, a position in the government.
This war is about justice. It's about equality and about fair play. This war is about the right to self-determination and the safeguard of the sovereignty of this nation. That's the war.
This is Carter Camp in the heart of Habel Plantation, Firestone's installation billed as the largest rubber plantation in the world. In this village, young and old Liberians from all over the country who had run away from the fighting between Charles Taylor's NPFL rebels and the peacekeepers found a safe haven until this morning when a bunch of NPFL fighters came into the town or the little village early in the hours of the morning and slaughtered several hundred people. Whole families have been wiped out.